Hello, YouTube land. It's Portia E coming to you on a Sunday evening. I just came in from a karate tournament for my cousin, as well as dropping my son off. We surprised my little cousin, who is 7 years old. Michael is 7. So we surprised my little cousin, who's 7 years old, and I wasn't the surprise. My son was the surprise. So we went down to New York, the College of New Rochelle, where a tournament was being held by Sonia's Seed, if I'm not mistaken. Um, so we went there, and then I dropped my son off to his college, and then I came in. My reason for coming in so early on a beautiful Sunday, actually, it's very beautiful in Connecticut. But my reason for coming in is to prepare for my week, and more so to prepare for The Walking Dead. Yes, it is the premiere of The Walking Dead. So I am so excited to actually be stomping on all of that. You have no idea. So, anyways, to prepare for my Sunday and, well, for the week, I need to dye my braids. They are popping in left and right and left and right. So I need to dye my grays, and as well as I'm probably going to do another braid out because this one's very old. This is, I guess, a week old. So this is the result of that, and I will show you. I'll do a quick 360 for you. So that is the result of about a week old braid out. So I will be using loc-Excellence cream to dye my hair. This is really good for resistant gray coverage. So this pretty much takes care of my gray hair. And as you can see, it comes with a pre-color treatment, as well as, of course, the permanent color cream and the dye cream itself, the developer cream. And when you're all done with that and rinsing it out properly, you have the conditioning treatment. So I will be using all of that in my hair today. This package actually comes with an additional color vibrancy nourishing conditioner and shampoo. I probably won't be using those because I will use the conditioning cream, and then probably in a week I will use the vibrancy conditioner and shampoo. All right, so I'm going to do that today, and I will probably let you see my results once I'm done with that. And I don't know, maybe I'll even try to bring you in to let you see how I also wash my hair and a little bit of the braid out, and then The Walking Dead. I am so excited for the season premiere. I didn't really watch like the few little shows leading up to the very last show, which I did see. So that is what I'm home doing now. I'm just catching up on the last few shows before the 9 o'clock season premiere. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to see like who freaking what's his name? Needon or whatever his name is.
Negan.
Who in the world he chooses to like destroy or whatever it is. I am just, my heart is bubbling right now. I just cannot even stand it, you know? So anyways, I will be back, I guess, to let you know what that whole thing is, to see my hair. So that is what I'm going to start out with. I actually am going to start by taking off my makeup, which I use the Johnson's Baby Oil Gel Lavender. All right, so I use this for my makeup to take it off. So it's it really gets rid of it all. So I will be using that to take my makeup off. And then I am going to use the loc-Excellence to dye my hair, and just basically preparing for my Sunday. All right, so that, and this is what it is. So I am so excited for all of this. I cannot wait for I can't wait for Walking Dead. So this is what it is. I am going to begin putting my dye together, and I'll be back. So I have now taken off my makeup, and I have applied my loc-Excellence cream dye, and I am just waiting for it to all soak in. The thing about this loc-Excellence, and I tend to get the color black, you have to let this cream sit for a while before applying it to your hair. I usually let my cream sit in the light, kind of, once I've shaken it up a few times, for about 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes before I even apply it to my grays. Once I apply it to my grays, all covered in my scalp, I then let it sit for, I don't know, another 10 to 12 minutes just to make sure that it's all in. So that's usually what I do. And then I start my rinsing and washing. So I will maybe show you that in just a few moments. Okay, so now I have reached my restroom, my bathroom, which is where I wash my hair, always in the shower. I tend to use this for shampoo once I'm rinsed very properly. And it usually takes me a very long time to rinse this Excellence cream out. Not because it's hard to come out, but because I just want to make sure that all of the dye is out of my hair, because the Excellence cream that I used is actually a permanent dye. It's not a rinse. A rinse is just not going to work for my stubborn grays. So I use a permanent dye for my hair. So this is what, again, you're seeing is the permanent dye. So I tend to rinse this out for a very long time. I'm not sure if my tablet will make it into the shower with me. It's not waterproof, so I kind of don't want to mess with that whole thing. But I'll try to get an angle. If I see that it's not working, I will just let you see the ending result of my wash. Okay? But this is what you're seeing now is I'm getting ready to rinse out this dye. And once that's done, then I'm pretty much done. I can just go ahead and do my braid out. Alright, so let's check it soon. Okay, so I think I have managed to get my tablet into the shower so that you can see that I'm rinsing this very properly. And you can see my hair, I guess. So what I'm doing is I'm rinsing first, and then I apply my shampoo. And after my shampoo, I apply the Excellence Cream Conditioner, and I let that sit for a while. So this is actually going to take me a very, very long time. So I will be back once I am done rinsing all of this craziness off. All right, shampooing. And I use the ends of my locks to scrub my scalp. Maybe a little weird, but that's what I do. Because you got to get all that dye off of it. Nowhere near done. So I'm still rinsing. My dye job seems to have come out pretty good. And my rinsing seems to look pretty good. And what I do is I rinse until I see clear. All right, running down into the drainage. I washed my hair about 3 times with a very good rinse. And these are the result of my very wet locks. And this is 5 years, 9 months, right? 5 years, 9 months here. So I have some pretty good length. That's dye. I have some pretty good length. And my eyes get very red from the shampoo and stuff. And no, I'm not naked. I actually have on my very favorite sarong. Woohoo! Alright, so I love that shower head. It's like so huge, it's like a rain shower. I love the thing. Alright, so this is it, and now what I can do is I can put the conditioner in, the Excellence Cream Conditioner, for a little bit, now that I'm done rinsing. Alright? I love it. I don't want to get out. So, alright, so I put this cream in, the Excellence Cream Conditioner, just on my scalp. I don't really bring it to the ends because it tends to, it will take loose my hair. Because it's a very good conditioner, you know? So, I just lather up. Sometimes I use the whole thing, I don't care. And I just put it in. Hold on. Move it down. And I lather it in. And you're only supposed to let it stay in just for a little while. So that's basically what I do. I just let it stay in just for a little while, and I condition the roots of my hair, bring it back from the dye being inside of it. I love this Excellence, L'Oreal Excellence, by the way. It is really, it's really good. I've used this dye on my permed hair and definitely on my natural hair. Get it all in there, especially where I have the problem areas. Not really problem areas, but I tend to take care of this part of my hair very, very well, because in the past, like, that was my problem area. Not due to my locks, but just due to the perm, you know? Freaking perm, man. So This is now the conditioner in my locks. And I kind of just let it sit there just for a few minutes. I don't leave this in, again, long at all because it's just for washing conditioner. In the back. And see my locks there. And this is the result of the rinse out of the conditioner. So now I'm all done. I'm all set. I can dry my hair a little bit with the towel, and I can begin my braid out for the week. Okay, so now I am done. I'm out of the shower, and this is a result of the dye job. Came out very well. You don't see any grays anymore. Woohoo! Youth. I have my youth back. So there, all in here. And there's a good rinse because you could see the color of my scalp there. Very good rinse. And the dye job there. All right, so, and then the back. Tend to gray, like, I don't know, right around here. I guess my crown, my nape, and like in here. I have no idea what that's all about, but that is what it is. So now I can begin my braid out. Now, I won't use conditioners or the product for my scalp. I won't even use my Kuza coconut oil. I just do my braid out on my very damp hair. Because in the morning, when I take all of this out and go to my workout, probably after my workout, I will put all of the conditioner and stuff in my hair. And on my drive to work, just wrap my hair in my silk scarfo and just let it be. So I am going to do a very small braid out because I want it to last a long time. I'm not going to retwist, by the way. Again, I don't retwist like that, and I don't really need to. I saw a girl, and she asked me how long have I had my locks? I told her 5 years, like 9 months, and she was like, oh, how do you like retwist? And I said, I don't. I don't get a lot of new, I guess, growth. My locks tend to lock right up to the point of where the growth is coming out. So I don't have like this long length of fresh, untwisted hair. That's not how my locks do. My locks, I mean, what you see here is like literally, that's it. And then again, my locks will just grow right up to they just keep locking right up to the point, which is, I guess, good for me. I don't really have that. I think the most growth that I will see is here on my edges. And that's a good snapback there. Look at that. Look at that youthful hair. It's a good snapback, that elasticity. You see that? So that's good. I love to have that. But this is probably the most that you'll see there. That's probably the most growth that you'll see. All right. So I just let that be because, again, in the morning, once I take my braid out, I will then, put the stuff in my scalp to condition it and whatever, and then put on my scarf on my ride to work, and then take it off, and boom, I'm fresh. I'm good to go, ready for the day. So I will show you the ending results of my braid out, and that's it. Again, I'll just do very small. I'm not a professional at this stuff at all, but I will just do very small pieces, and I don't braid up to here. I don't. I like my braid outs very loose, so I kind of start from like here. Start from there because I want all that like loose. So I start from like probably here, and just braid down. And that's it, because for me, I don't know about anyone else, but when my hair begins to dry, it gets like really, it dries, like it hurts, if I have something like this in my scalp, in my hair. Great. Of course, I chose one that has hardly any hair at the end. So I guess I'm going to have to twist it out. I'll just do this at the end, and then I don't use rubber bands or anything. I just kind of knot it, which is probably not a really good thing. You want a very loose knot, because in the past, I mean, these ends you could like make them weak and loose if you tend to be like tie it too tight. So I just do mine very loosely like that. So I will do that all across my head. In fact, I'll probably do this one over. I don't know. Catching up on The Walking Dead. Don't you just hate it when you have that one braid that you just can't put anywhere that was left out? I am too lazy to take off to take even one of them back out. So what I'm gonna do is make some type of a knot out of it. One of those knotty bantu thingies. Knot lock or whatever you call it. Call it a day because it shouldn't have been hanging out. So I have completed my braids after washing my hair, putting in my dye job, and these are the results of the braids that I'm going to rock until morning. And my dye job again came out pretty good. I am going to put some of this scusa around my edges and then put my scarf on. So that is it. This is it. We all have about 3 hours, less than 3 hours to the premiere of Walking Dead. I am so excited again as I intently watch my TV and just catch up now because, again, I haven't seen a few of the last few shows leading up to the very last show, which I did watch. So I'm just kind of catching up that whole in between thing. So, oh my God, I'm so excited. Are you guys excited or what? I mean, it's Walking Dead. At first, and I'll tell you this, how I came to love the show. At first, actually it was my hubby that used to watch it, and I'm like, what are you watching? This is so ridiculous. Like, it's all zombies. They're just killing people. It's just crazy. Why are you watching it? I used to like fuss like crazy. And he's like, babe, he's Jamaican. So he's like, Biebs, you must watch the thing now, man, because the thing have a storyline to it, you see. So I began to watch it. He began to catch me up on the entire show, who the characters were, and all, like love, survival. Like, it is such a great show until the point where I started watching it myself, catching up on all the episodes and everything. And I've been watching it now for over a year. So I love it. I absolutely love the show. But anyway, that's my deal. And again, I am so watching intently, just to catch me up again because of the missing pieces that I have that no one wants to tell me about. Anyway, so I will be ready for the show, and I hope you guys are ready. I hope you have your popcorn and all of that. I hope everything is done. Put the kids to bed, even though they're probably going to want to watch it. Put the kids to bed. Make sure they're sleeping, and so we can all watch together, all right? Maybe someone will have like a discussion on YouTube Live. I don't know. Is there such thing as YouTube Live? I have no idea. I'm not on Facebook or anything like that. So, anyways,